Many people want financial freedom, but they often struggle with envy and judgment from others when they start to succeed. Society likes to cheer for those who are struggling until they stop struggling and begin to win. That's why it's smarter to build your success quietly, away from attention. As your life transforms, it's better that it happens without the spotlight. What follows are 10 strong rules for building wealth in silence. Rules that come not from theories, but from real people who chose results over attention and action over applause. To grow, you need to shut off distractions and focus. Inside your mind, there's a battle. One part of you wants to grow, succeed, and break free. The other part wants praise, likes, and approval. That inner fight ruins many people. When you care more about being seen than getting better, you stop making progress. Real discipline starts the moment you stop explaining your plans to people who don't understand them or haven't earned your trust. Stay quiet. Stay focused. Let your work speak when it's ready. Imagine an engineer designing a skyscraper. Before it's built, the vision is clear in his mind. But if he talks about it too soon to the wrong people, they'll react with doubt and fear. Are you sure that's possible? That sounds risky. Every doubt becomes a small crack in his belief. Enough cracks, and the whole plan falls apart before it begins. Protecting your ideas isn't being paranoid, it's being smart. You're not being secretive, you're avoiding unnecessary damage. Silence isn't weakness, it's strategy. Lucas was tired of pretending. He was chasing likes, attention, and short-term rewards. But inside, he felt empty. So he made a bold choice. He disappeared. No goodbyes, no long posts. He just walked away from the noise. He deleted distractions, stopped showing off online, and started working in silence. At first it was hard, but as he stepped away from fake validation, his real life improved. His savings grew, his thinking became sharper, and his self-respect deepened. Not because people praised him, but because he finally respected himself. Going silent changes everything. First, you become incredibly focused. When you're not constantly sharing updates, you save energy. Second, you're protected. People can't ruin what they don't know about. Third, you actually start moving forward instead of pretending. And finally, when you return, it's as someone new. By the time others notice, it's too late to copy you. That surprise is your power. Most people live loudly and stay stuck. But those who grow quietly win big, and no one sees it coming until it's done. Ask yourself this: am I more focused on looking successful or actually becoming successful? One feeds your ego, the other builds your future. The truth is, real success doesn't need an audience. Real winners don't show off, they show results. They don't chase attention, they chase freedom. There's a big difference. Loud wealth is usually fake. Quiet wealth is real. The truly rich don't need to prove anything. They use their money to protect themselves, not to show off. Marcos understood this early. He drove a simple hybrid, not because he was broke, but because he was smart. He wore clean, timeless clothes and spent money on things that grew his future, not his image. He didn't care about looking rich. He cared about being free, and that's why his wealth grew. He knew silence wasn't lack, it was power. Every dollar he didn't waste became a tool for building his future. That's the mindset that builds true freedom, not noise, but strategy. Cut back your spending, but not your self-respect. You don't have to suffer to be smart with money. You can live simply and still feel good about yourself. You don't have to act poor to build wealth, but you do have to stop spending just to impress people. Use your money to help your future self, not to entertain others. When your money starts working harder than you do, you're no longer stuck. You're free. And that kind of freedom isn't loud. It's silent, calm, and unshakable. Be careful who you talk to about your goals. Not everyone should hear your dreams. Words are powerful, and if you tell your big plans to small-minded people, they'll poison your belief with fear. Even if they mean well, their doubt can damage you. You could have a brilliant idea, but if you share it with the wrong person, they'll fill your head with worry. That's why silence isn't secrecy, it's protection. You don't need to explain yourself to people who only want to bring you down. Paula had a dream to start her own business. She knew what she wanted to build, but when she shared her vision, people didn't support her. They said she wasn't ready, that the market was too hard, that it would probably fail. Those comments drained her energy, so she stopped explaining. She chose action. She worked quietly, ignored the noise, and built in silence. Within a year, she was making profit. And the same people who doubted her? Now they ask her how she did it. That's the power of quiet execution. Don't forget, the wrong comment at the wrong time from the wrong person can kill your motivation. So protect your dream like a treasure. Only open up to those who truly want to see you win. Keep your ambition safe. Don't let it be ruined by careless words. Not everyone deserves access to your future. Share only with those who will water your fire, not put it out. Silence isn't weakness, it's wisdom. Giving up is the real danger. Pushing through is the cure. Most people fail not because they aren't smart, but because they aren't patient. They want quick success. They want results after one try, 1 week, one effort. But real wealth belongs to the patient, to the people who keep going when it gets boring, slow, or hard. If you stop too soon, you'll never see what could have been. But if you keep going, you'll be shocked at what you can achieve. Ronald Read was a janitor. He didn't have a fancy degree, but he became a millionaire, worth $8 million. How? By saving, investing, and never quitting. He didn't win by luck. He won with patience. His story proves that success doesn't need genius. It needs consistency. So whether you're starting a business, learning a new skill, or working multiple jobs, remember, the beginning is the hardest. That's when no one believes in you. But that's also when you prove who you are. The difference between success and failure isn't how hard the challenge is. It's whether you face it or run. You already know what most people do. They give up. But you don't have to. You can do what they won't. Every great success story is built by someone who kept going when everyone else quit. The pain of effort is temporary. The pain of regret lasts forever. So if you want to win, keep moving. Don't stop. Wealth has a price. The question is, are you ready to pay it? Everyone says they want to be rich until they realize what it costs. Real success means giving up distractions. It means sacrificing comfort. You'll need to give up lazy weekends, mindless scrolling, and short-term pleasures. But the reward? A life of freedom. Not fake freedom, but real, lasting, earned freedom. Most people only dream of that. But if you're serious, then get serious. Understand that everything great takes sacrifice. While others sleep, winners plan. While most people waste time, the few take action. While many complain, the rare few work. Success is not loud. It's quiet, disciplined, and earned in silence. So choose. Do you want the pain of discipline today or the pain of regret tomorrow? Freedom isn't free. It's paid for with effort, patience, and focus. The good news? Anyone can do it. The bad news? Most won't. But you can, if you start now. Before you complain that life is unfair or others had it easier, ask yourself one last thing. Am I willing to go through what they went through? If your answer is yes, then stop waiting. Start today. Start right where you are. And let time reveal what consistent discipline can build when no one is watching.